Good morrows, everyone. My name is One, and welcome back to another episode of No Name Cafe. So, today on this episode, I've got a few things I want to do. However, I also do want to just point something out before I get into it. First thing I want to point out is that I am making this a bit late into the episode. Basically, I did this before, and for some reason it got corrupt. So basically, when I filmed it, there's a lot gone on since then. Plus, I'm sorry for missing the episode last week, but I'm going to just basically make this 5 and 6. So it's like 2 episodes into one. And I'll try and make it a bit longer if I can, but also make it not as long. So as you can see behind me, I have changed a few things. I've moved my library over to there instead, which did take me a long time to do, don't get me wrong. But I also want to show you this. Since the last episode, I've also done quite a bit. I have added in this. Basically, this is floor 2. I've got it all working. I'm going to add more to it, but I've done like a little water elevator. So I click the button, it switches out the cell sand for magma. Then magma drags me down into here, just enough time to get in before it shoots back up. And then I've done a little storage system underneath, holding the iron, the string when it does come in. Then I've got some more iron things just in case. Then also some roses too. The roses hasn't really filled up because I haven't been AFKing much here. But it's pretty simple. It's just like a cool little thing. I've done like a little design for the floor to keep it all thing. Added slabs as well, so it doesn't... I haven't done the sides just yet because I'm going to do that another day, but I've been working on this for a long time now and I have actually got it working. I do need to spawn proof up here, but I don't want to do that until I've added windows into everything and then lit everything up. So for now it's working, partly, partly I say, but I will spawn proof everything in the future. I don't know how they've spawned there, but I will have a look into it. But I also want to show you the library. So this is the library. I've added like little storages and stuff, barrels. Basically, I'm going to have all these listed, and I'm going to have each book with like shelter boxes filled with the certain books, like Pro and Breaking. They're all going to be specifically to a certain book to hold. I thought it was a cool little design, and it sort of adds to the upstairs, and plus through the windows it looks cool seeing all the bookshelves, and it adds to the library theme. And then down here I've got all the librarians instead, and a little button for this guy to go down and then into a zombie. So yeah, it's working all good. And then I've got all this, so it's a lot neater this way. It's giving me a second chance, which I like. It did take me a long time to build this up and get it all sorted, but I'm slowly getting these guys done. I am in the middle of it, but I wanted to get this intro done so I can start editing as soon as I possibly can. Also, I did sort of move out of this one, not fully, but as you can see, I've got food and stuff, bread, apples, pumpkin pies. That's what I'm resorting to now, is pumpkin pies instead of the steak, for the time being anyway, until I get a cow farm sorted, but that won't be for a while yet. So I'm sort of just using pumpkin pies because it's simpler, because I was running out of food so easily and I couldn't be bothered getting the wheat to breed. So now I've got villagers and stuff with golden carrots, everything really. These guys sell apples instead of the pumpkins, so I've got a bit of everything. And then downstairs it's still the same. Got our a pile of shelter boxes, sorry. Basically, if I need a shelter box, I can just come over and grab it. These are all the used ones that I've made, and then I've stopped using them and I've put them here. So if I do need any spare shelter boxes, I can just come and grab them from the pile, which is really nice. So yeah, it's all coming along really well. I also did terraform all this here, so I've got a load more land. Thank you to Swifty, Fox and Shot. Mostly Shot, because she's the one who did it out, but Fox helped. And without Swifty, the terraforming business probably wouldn't be running as smooth as it is, but they did a great job. And then I terraformed all this, and I'm going to do more on my start house soon. So with that anyway, I want to build a super smelter. I've already done it. I'm not going to lie, I've already done it because I did it super early into the week last week, but I didn't get anything else done because I was live streaming all of this and I was moving everything around, getting it all sorted before this episode, and then I didn't manage to do much for the other episode, so I just thought I'll do it all in one. So yeah, I missed a week, but it was worth it because now I'm getting everything sorted and it's starting to really piece together. I do need to get rid of that, but I haven't done that just yet. So yeah, I'm really liking how it's coming along. I did clear a few things out. I've just been cleaning up and, moving stuff and just really getting sorted. And I really like how it's coming along. I do need to move the beacon too, but yeah, I'm really enjoying how it's coming along. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the progress on the super smeller. So yeah, let's get into it. So I've done it finally. It did take quite a while because I didn't really plan anything. I sort of just went for it. So as you can see here, this is going to be designed up, and I hadn't done any decorating because I had obviously random stuff that on me and stuff, and I like to leave chest monsters laying behind, so then I come back to them and design everything up and then get rid of chest monsters too. But at the moment it looks really ugly, so please don't judge that. I will probably do decorating, but as you can see, I've got water source and then all the redstone. There's not much redstone, but if you come down here, this is what I've come. There were a ravine here before and I forgot about it, but it helped me because then it gave me room to do stuff. And then I've got 48 chests. I didn't want to go with 64 because that was quite a lot and we were extending out there and I didn't want it to be too much, so I just did 48 instead because it's easy. And then I've got pretty much a stack in all of these. I did leave some a bit short of a stack because I ran out of coal. And I did get, and it was 48, so it's 48 stacks of coal that I needed. So it is a lot. So here is what I've come up with. Basically, they come up here, and if there's no items in here, the comparators don't detect it, so it leaves the redstone on, so the redstone torch, leaves it on, and they just shoot back down. And then once you put items in, it'll come up, the redstone, this will turn off, the comparator will get it, turn this off, because the redstone will go off because the comparator, this will turn off, so this will deactivate, and this will deactivate too, so it'll come up, stop there, until the items are fully in it, and then once the items are in it again, it'll shoot back out. Basically. But I didn't give this a test, so I'm going to have to test it now. So what I've done is basically just got a bit of sand, and I'm just going to place sand in. So if I place the sand in, as you'll see, it detects it, turns off the redstone torch, which turns off the redstone signal. It comes up, has the items, and I'm going to just I want to put another stack in there just to test its width. Because I haven't tested it yet. And if it's full, I think it'll detect that, I hope. If not, I'm just going to have to limit it to 5 items. So it comes in, just see. Yeah. And then it's still detecting it, which is annoying. So I will have to limit it to 5 items, which I might try and fix later on. But anyway, it comes down here and lights everything up with sand. And it goes back and forth, and by the time that smelts, it'll have come back, I hope. I think it limits it, so it's just slow enough to do it. And let me see. And then it comes all up in here, and look how fast it's doing it. It's doing 1 item every, pretty much so it comes up, dispenses it. Once it's furnace, it's gone into a dispenser, comes up here, the glass goes down, drops down there into the hopper and into this where it is turned into glass. It's a very good way of doing it, and then once I put that in there again, it pretty much takes it. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to limit it. I don't know how I'm going to limit it, but yeah, anyway, it works, and I'll just decorate it up now, pretty much figure out a little design for this room and stuff, and then I'll move on to my auto sorter too. I might just leave this for now and just leave it behind the scenes. I'll only be coming this way when I need to go down to my chest room, and I might even make a different way down, I'm not sure. I might even dig out some other area or make a little tunnel going through to that bit. It's just so you can't see much of it, but it's sort of behind the scenes. This is the kitchen, so you don't really need to do it that much. And so someone's put pork chops in there. I checked it because I thought, I don't know. So I'm going to probably move on to my cactus farm. So I'm going to do the time lapse of me building it. So yeah, let's get into it. that took a lot longer than I expected it to take. I started doing that hoping to do like about 5 layers and get quite a lot done, and then it would be really efficient and stuff, but then I ended up only doing 3. Because when I was doing it, like the cactus and stuff, I kept on getting hurt by it, so it was really pain. So what I decided to do instead is do 3 layers, because I used about a stack and a half per layer for cactus and sand and stuff, and it was getting quite lengthy, and it's really efficient anyway, because when I was doing it so far, I saw loads of cactus getting like popped off and stuff. So I thought I'll just stick to keeping it simple and stuff and keep it to this for now. So far I've got quite a bit from just me building it and stuff and going layer by layer. I got about a stack, just over a stack about, so it's pretty efficient so far. All I did really is do a simple cactus farm. I sort of just winged it, hoping that it would work. And it turned out pretty well. I did like a 3x3 in the middle where it went into a water source, went into a water source elevator, up, and then into some hoppers and stuff. So it goes all the way up, and then into my chest, and then into here. And I also was AFK in the bamboo farm while doing this, so I wanted to see what I got from the bamboo farm. I do want to extend this out at some point off camera. With the design that I've got, I'm sort of debating it, so I want to make it a lot larger and a lot better and a lot more efficient. So I'll probably do that off camera and then show you, because I don't want to redo it on camera. It'll just take way too long. So far with this, I've got quite a bit going on. I need to repair the glass really quick. There we go. So I want to see how much I got with this so far. So far I've got quite a bit actually. I'm really happy with how much I'm getting. It could be more efficient, which I'm going to try and do, but from now it's turned out really well. I'm really happy with how this turned out. What I want to do now though is I've been planning on building a really good big store for all my like little shops and stuff. But before I do that, I'll need to collect the materials and stuff. So I'm going to update you on the progress and stuff. So let's get into it. So since the last few clips, I have been doing a few other stuff. So the other stuff that I've been doing is I've gone mining. I did a bit of off-cam mining because I was getting low on diamonds, and I haven't got a shop yet, and I'm not planning, and I need a load of diamonds for the next shop. Because the next shop I'm going to be building is going to require quite a few diamond blocks to do, so and I didn't have that many anyway, plus I'm constantly buying stuff, so I needed a lot. So I just thought I'll go and just get as many as I can, just have a whole day of mining. So I spent most of the day mining, plus I also ran into an ancient city, which gave me this. I found this in one of the chests. I did die, don't get me wrong, I died once or twice trying to in the ancient city because I kept on running into it when I was strip mining. So and yeah, anyway, it's really good. I got the ward armor trim, and I believe this is rare. Okay, I just checked. Never mind, it's not rare, but I want to use it anyway because it's quite expensive. This cost me 7 diamonds per template, so I'm not fully sure how many it cost me. So 7 times 3, that's 21. This cost me 21 diamonds plus an extra 3, so 24 in total to get the trim. So I want to upgrade them really quick, just so I've got it's just sort of so it looks cool, because I haven't used any of the new trims yet, and that does look really cool. I really like the line, and then the little boots and the little hat thing too. So I have styled myself. It looks quite cool. Plus, it is kind of rare because it's annoying going to get the warden one. So yeah, I can't. It's better to just. Now I've got the trims at least. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly just put this away. So in my ender chest here, I went mining, and this is all the materials I got. These are the main ones I went for. I went for lapis lazuli sorter. I didn't need it, but I thought if I'll see it, I'll get it. So I got some of it, not much though, because it was down on like the lowest wire level. It was like wire level 56 on mining, so they want much there. But this is how much stuff I got. I got quite a bit of diamond, so that should last me a while. Plus a lot of redstone. The redstone is a key part of this because I need it for a lot of my redstone builds. Plus my farm's coming up later as well. I used basically I used a lot out of my redstone box. This is my redstone box now. Pistons are good, these are good, hoppers are fine, all these are good. But I'm running low on observers plus on redstone itself. So yeah, I really started to need it now. So yeah, I'm gonna quickly mine all this out. So what I'm gonna do is, because it's quite a lot and I kind of want to just see how it turns out, I'm gonna do a time lapse. So yeah, let's get right into the time lapse. So that took a good turn. I basically just mined everything out all in one thing. I hope the time lapse turned out okay, because that's like the first time lapse I've done of mining. So out of all that, it took me up to a good 39 levels, which is crazy to me, because that was a lot to mine. Actually, I had to keep going back and forth to my shulker into this crafting table to turn it into blocks, but the final result is pretty decent actually. I mean, I were expecting more diamonds, but it's a good start. You know, it's a pretty decent chunk. It should last me a while, I hope. I did check at the shopping district too. I do have diamonds in the shop, so I need to go and do that one time through the episode, because I don't know how much is there either, so that'll add to this. But for now, this is what I got from the mining session. Not much lapis, but it's a good chunk. I've got more at home too, so I can add that into it. But that's just sort of to have. I'm probably going to go mining and get a load just so I've got a good mass of lapis. But redstone wise, I'm really happy with how the redstone came along. There's a lot of redstone that I got, and this will help a crap ton because I need redstone like no tomorrow. So this really does take a big toll on the A series at the moment, because this is a good amount of redstone. This is really, really good. So yeah, it's been pretty decent. Now all I have to do is add it into my redstone and valuable box. So I'll add that into this. So I've got 52 blocks, and then the redstone, I don't even think I can fit in here, which is crazy to me. So yeah, I've got a full line at the redstone, which is great. Then a spare shulker too. So yeah, it turned out pretty well. I want to move on to my shop now, because that needs to start. I want to start that, and then I can start moving like my I can start selling enchantment books and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get right into that. Let's go. So I am incredibly happy with how this turned out. This is not the finishing touches. As you see, I named it Unistar. Because the thing I'm going for here is I thought I didn't want to name it one bad star, stuff like that, because I needed it to be like 7 letters long, because otherwise it wouldn't fit on and I would have to make the building much more taller, and I didn't want to do that. I wanted to make it look sleek, and it looks really cool. This is yet again another original design by me that I built in creative mode before I did it. I sort of just went with a tower, like that one over there, but I didn't copy that. I went with a lot more detailed design. Like his is a lot more modern, and it looks absolutely amazing. I'm very jealous of it. But this is a lot different, and it sort of stands out from everywhere else, and it's just far enough away from the spawn where it's not in the way, but it's enough so when you come out you can see it clearly. Just like the rocket over there. So it is really good. So what I have to do now is get rid of the evoker, which I'm going to do everything off camera because I'm running short of time now. But yeah, it looks really cool. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I were a bit worried building it in survival because it took a long time, a lot longer than I expected it to. I think it took like over 2 days to build this, just on and off. And it was annoying because I had to keep putting my alt account on and to do the transition. So yeah, but it turned out super well. I'm really happy with how it turned out. And I don't know if I'm going to upload next week either, because I'm going to be quite busy next week. Plus, I'm just wanting to take a break from this for a minute because I don't want to get overworked with it all. And at the moment, everything you're seeing is me constantly doing this. Like, once I get home from being out and stuff, I'm doing this, and I don't want to work on it fully, but it's taken me a long time to do. But I'm really happy with this, how this turned out. Like the sides and the detail and stuff, how you can see the floor layer in and stuff like that. I'm really happy. This isn't finished though. I'm going to have to add stuff around the sides probably. And what I want to do is a special thing, if I can make this work, is add a statue of me outside of it. A miniature statue of me maybe, or maybe just a normal statue, because I don't want to cover up the build. But yeah, I'll figure it out anyway. I want to make like a little miniature statue of me, maybe, of holding the emeralds up, and not emeralds, the diamonds for the plot. I do need to add another diamond down as well, diamond block, because this is like five 16 by 16s. There's like 8 blocks that an extra 8 blocks that it's used. So it's annoying, but I really do like this. I'm really happy with this. How this turned out. I put end rods to make it look like it's sticking out, and then on the night time it'll glow, like it'll light it up, I'm hoping. But yeah, anyway, I have to take down this evoker now, and then I'm going to clear this out, make it all nice and smooth and flat, and make it look all nice and stuff, so it'll be done over time. And I need to get rid of this, and then I'm going to put this star in my other one. And what I want to do is I want to do a little ad for it, like I will post on YouTube, but basically I want to do a whole ad for the building, so it details about what it is, why it's there, how everything works, why it's there, everything like that. So it's going to be really cool. I'm going to get some of the SMP members involved, hopefully, because they want to be in transitions, because in that transition, if you saw, there were many people popping up. There was Rebel, Sharp, Swifty, stuff like that. So yeah, it was very difficult to build for them being in the way, but it was fun nevertheless. Everyone's enjoying themselves, which is great. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up because I'm oh god, let's change the name. But yeah, anyway, I wanted to come back to this. These totems have gone very well with me not restocking recently, and so has these. So I've got 8 diamonds from that, some diamonds from that, some diamonds from this, and that as well, none in there, and an extra 2. So I've got a stack and 2 from all of this, which is absolutely amazing. So this is going really well. I'm going to take this down though, because I'm a bit bored of this design. I need a new design. So yeah, I'm going to start doing everything else, and I really hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah, so I'm going to wrap it up as well. So thank you for watching. I'm really enjoying how this is going so far. This has been really fun. I'm really enjoying building and editing and then doing transitions and doing the music as well. It's really going well. I'm really enjoying it. It's much just to do in my spare time, and I'm really loving it so far. I really like editing, so it's a win-win. Plus, this is really extending my knowledge with creativity and stuff, and I've started building more of my original designs, like my stuff. I've started building ideas I've had and stuff like that instead of copying YouTube tutorials and stuff like that, like I did a year back. But yeah, this is really good. I'm going to keep editing this off camera and hopefully get it all looking nice for next episode, and hopefully maybe start getting people in it. So I'm going to end it here. Thank you for watching. I will post this. Look out for the ad that I will be posting, hopefully sometime early next week. About this, I should hopefully get it done by the weekend and post it up for Sunday, I hope. But if not, Monday or Tuesday. So yeah, this is gonna be it. Thank you for watching, everybody, and I will see you next episode.